Okay, it's August 23rd, 2009. We haven't done a blog in a while, so this is a good place to do one. We're going to give you guys an update on where we are inside and outside the bus as of right now. We've been working really, really hard since April. Actually, Jerry, whose ranch this is, he was telling someone the other day that we put hundreds of hours into the bus. And until he said that, we didn't realize just how much work we put into it, which is true. It has been hundreds of hours. So as you can see, we're almost done with the back side of the bus. We're going to outline the tan in orange. We still have the paper on here because if you can see, it's still primer gray on the air conditioning unit. We've decided that we're going to paint the grill this blue color, and the rest of the air conditioning unit this orange color to kind of tie everything in. And then Anna said she might go through the whole bus after all the artwork is done and putting in little flourishes, little birds and little peace signs and things to make it a little bit more random and chaotic like hippies would do. You can see she's done a lot more work on the artwork here. You can't see hardly any of the primer left. All the detail work she's done on the Pegasus. You can see his wings. This swirl wasn't here before, and it just continues on. And she's kind of done a gradation thing, really beautiful here, with another swirl up front over the piece. Right now, actually, she's working on Saturn and finishing off Saturn and the rings. You can see just very, very few bits of the original primer left there and on the eaves. She's going to paint that. We actually have artwork on the roof that we can, hopefully one day, if time permitting, we're going to come back and fill all that artwork in so that we can have that as a closing shot of seeing the artwork on the roof. But if that doesn't materialize, we can shoot the bus as it is. There's Anna. She's working on the front. Hello. If you remember from before, it had just the two colors here, the orange and the blue, which matched the license plate. But it was a little bit too, not wild and psychedelic enough to be one of the first images in the movie. So Anna's going through and she's putting in pinks, and you can see lighter yellows, and I think she's even going to run in, and you can see she's doing some gradations in the color as it goes higher. We're going to do even more brightly colored swirls, I think, at some point. On the love side, it's pretty much where it's been for a long time. This is pretty much complete, except for the eaves. Like I say, we have to finish that off. We've got the love coming in off the rainbow and the celestial in the back. Really, really beautiful. The artwork is far beyond any of our greatest expectations when we thought about what we were going to do with the bus. And we owe it all to Anna. Our contribution has been the inside. We'll show you that now. At one point, when we showed you, we had this couch inside the bus, but we've decided we're not going to use the couch because we have already enough seating places. We don't want to be all seating. We want to break up the look of it a little bit. We're going to hold on to it, though. We may use it in the lobby of a mid-century motel or something, so we may still need it, so we're going to hold on to that. And we're also going to hold on to the diner booth tabletop. It's just too big to put it in the booth. You couldn't really get in and out of the booth because of the sidebars. So we decided what we're going to do is we're going to put a base on it. We're going to use this in the hotel room. This will be the table that Katie and Sam will be drinking in their scene before they meet the hippies. So let's go on board and we'll take you through all of that. I don't think this was here last time we did a blog. This is a bubblegum stand, and it's bolted to the floor. We don't have the bubblegum machine here because we don't want to take a chance on the globe getting broken. Hello. We do have a bucket on it for safety. The reason we're putting a gumball machine here is because in this spot is where the fare box would sit on a regular city transit bus, and that was taken out before we bought the bus because that's a separate collectible. But we thought it would be kind of cool to have something there to kind of represent, something the hippies could play with and something that's colorful. And we decided that if we got a square, kind of a tall rectangular gumball machine, that would kind of approximate that look. So we've already written that into the script, and it looks really, really well. On this side, you can see we have the porch swing that we purchased. This is still a work in progress. It's not really seated in here correctly, but we have put the seat frame back in here, and then we're going to eventually have, coming off the seat frame, the cross pole which mounts in here. We'll have to cut a little bit into the armrest to accommodate that, so we have to cut the underside of that and make it where it'll fit in there, and we'll have to sand and paint that. Over this wheel well, we had a long debate about what we were going to do with that. We were thinking a terrarium where they would grow plants and pot, and then we had all kind of arguments about why they couldn't do that, and
not arguments, debates.
Debates. But actually, Dre came up with the best idea yet. Since we're going to hopefully have Lily the dog, which is Jerry's dog. We love Lily very much. She's a very beautiful dog, very photogenic, very friendly dog. We're going to have her as the hippie dog, and we'll have her in the movie. So we're going to build a basket up here, and this will be her little resting spot. So when they first come in the bus, you'll see a gumball machine, and you'll see a dog resting there. So that'll be a really nice shot. And we found a place for our fire extinguisher, our vintage fire extinguisher. This hook was already actually here. That was actually for the bus driver's jacket to hang, but it's a perfect place to hang our vintage fire extinguisher. And we'll let you take a look at the long shot of the bus to see just how different it looks now. We started by buying rugs for it this weekend. We bought the 2 monochromatic, the blue and the red rug at Walmart, $19.95 each. And then we got these, a bargain, at the Depot Antique Mall in Los Alamos, where we're going to be shooting, because we wanted to have something with a little Persian flair, because the hippies are into that Eastern kind of philosophies. You can see that we have the original, these were here before, the bus seats. We kind of spun them around so they face each other, and we found this also at the Depot Antique Mall. This is a 50s kind of a diner table with the brass and the, it's a really, not brass, but the chrome. It's a really beautiful table, and it fits in here perfectly with the chrome and the chrome here, so everything kind of blends together. This is going to be where the listening station is going to be for the hippies. We're going to have a reel-to-reel tape player here, and they're going to have headphones. They can sit in the bucket seats from 1960s sports cars for their listening station. There will be a pole lamp here that kind of breaks it up so the hippies won't step off into the seating, into the step unit.
And that's the first half of the bus. We will finish the second half in just a moment.